Onikaidi! Onikaidi Oni-sama. This is your cute demon boy maid, Ryutakuna Oni Maid Cafe as your service. I hope you guys are doing well on this Monday evening or Tuesday morning afternoon, wherever you guys are at in the world. And God, I swear it takes me like a billion years just to get another like drawing stream together. Like, jeez, why I was kind of like that was like part of the reason I rebranded, so I could like be more focused and be like have art and horror. But yeah, I've been skipping out of the art, but at the same time I've been very busy with prepping things for moving, which is going to be this weekend. I am set to close on my new condo kind of tomorrow, when I think about it. I thought it was going to be like Wednesday or Thursday, but it's looking like it's going to be tomorrow. I'm signing off papers tomorrow, and then I got to send in the money to close by the end of the day on Wednesday. So I gotta call my credit union and get that thing sorted away so I can get that sent out. And then after that should be it. I should get the keys to the new place and I'm good to go. The place is mine and I can start moving in all of my shit. It's like I got my shit collected inside the living room right now, and it's just a matter of it's like a new chapter of my life gonna be beginning soon, of me being a homeowner once again, but in a better location, so I'm a lot closer to work. I don't have to cross the bridge like 3 to 4 times a week, and don't have to like drive that far. In fact, I don't even think it's like, if I get an electric bike, I can even reduce the amount I'm actually driving to like very, very minimum. Hello, it's like, hello there, Trickster Jinx. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, glad you can make it, and thanks for the follow. Thank you, really appreciate it. But yeah, I was just kind of like talking about some things, mainly that Big Moves is going to be finally happening this weekend. Well, most likely this weekend, especially since Especially since like I'm trying to get my friend and one of my other coworkers to help me with like getting my stuff over there. And then it's just also got to figure out, okay, when do I want to turn on the internet over there? Because my dad's also going to be flying in to kind of help get this place cleaned out some more. And yeah. And hi. I hope you're doing well on this Monday evening, Tuesday morning, afternoon, wherever you're at in the world. Oh, wait a minute, hold on, dude. It was like, wasn't I responding to you earlier? Because I was like, I didn't recognize. Yeah, oh yeah, the demon plushie doll, cute demon plushie doll, very, very cute. But yeah, glad you could jump in. Thank you. Sorry, I'm a little bit lost for words. It's been a while since it's been a while since my last stream. Like, my last stream was last Tuesday. I was supposed to do my next drawing stream on Saturday, but what happened that Saturday, I wonder? Oh, right. Okay, now I remember what happened. Okay, so, one of my other friends, Rusty, he was getting into VR chat for the first time, and he invited me to like hang with him for a bit, and I was like, okay, yeah, sure. So we go into, apparently in VR chat they were having a game jam, or like a world game jam or something revolving around space, and then we went to a space world, which was pretty interesting because you could also drive these little moon buggies around and stuff. And yeah, at first I was having a decent time, but once I got into the moon proper, that's when it started. Yeah, the thing with VR is that depending on what you're playing, you could be prone to getting motion sick, and man, I was starting to get really motion sick, like with all the terrain, the uneven terrain and the rockiness of that thing, and I was just like, oh man, oh god, I am not feeling good. I am not. Not to mention, it's like I can't go at a faster speed. It's because of low gravity. Everything was so floaty, so I was just like, yeah, I was not feeling too good afterwards, and yeah, afterwards I was like, okay, let me rest for a minute. I'm like, I think I might need to like postpone the drawing stream to like another day. Yeah. Sometimes it just be like that. But yeah, now we're doing it today. But I still need to get like a reference, drawing reference going, since I was like, what should I wonder what should I draw this time? Because I had an idea actually, but I gotta get, it's like, you know how there's like a certain type of drawing you want to make, but you just do not have the you just don't have you have a bit of a pose in your mind, but you do not have the reference to actually draw it out, so you have to like either operate by memory or try to get a pose going. It's just kind of like, if you see my head like rocking around, I'm also like jumping between my laptop and my computer, just to kind of get the pose that I want to get going for it. It's like I got a little bit of a reference on the side that kind of helped me out, or at least you know, I don't have to really thinking about it. I don't really need to go at it too hard. I just need at least enough to get the idea of it, where it's just like it doesn't have to be perfect. I just gotta like what was it, get it to where it looks fine. Yeah, and I can just fill in, and I can fill in all the details later. Yeah, and then we gotta turn your body this way, here. Let's see, turn your body this way, and yeah. Okay, I can work with that, and then and then like another thing. It was like, yeah, I had like so many. Oh, you know what? You know, while I'm while I'm like working on getting this pose all squared away, I think what was it? Or wait, what the heck? Wait, what was this tweet? Or is it still there? Ah, it's gone. Damn it. It was like I was going through like one of my other it's like one of my other servers, and I was just like, oh yeah, I could do a bit of reaction content while we're while we're waiting on me to get all this stuff done. Because there was a video that popped up on my timeline called like the War on LARPs, and I'm like, okay, this might make for some interesting yeah, this might make for some interesting React material right here. Yeah, we're going into the React slop territory with this. But, it does have to do with anime, and it's just like, I wonder what are going on with, like, the war on LARPs? What exactly is this, I wonder? Okay, but before that, let me, okay, not that window. This one? Oh yeah, and then it was like I tried to what was it? Do a make a reaction video to the recent Nikkei 3rd anniversary stream, but oh my god, it didn't record. My sound settings were messed up, and I couldn't get the sound going, which that made me sad. It's like all that wasted effort. But yeah, it's fine. Okay, But I'm actually curious about this. I'm like, War on LARF, and I see Needy Girl Overdose, Sayano Uta. It's like, this might make me rant a bit, so even though I have not indulged in either one of those things, but I feel like I could get into the, I feel like I can understand like the author's point or what they're probably going to be getting at before the video even starts. But yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look at this actually. Super rap. Oh, let me actually, holy shit, that was loud. Let me turn it down a bit. Yeah, holy shit, it was blasting super hard on my desktop audio. Let me bring it up a bit. Yeah, probably right about there. Oh yeah, and I should probably,
if you don't know who this guy is, meet Scotty, the creator of the 2010 visual Subura Shikihibi Furunsoku Sonzai, also known in English as Wonderful Every Day. Except this day wasn't so wonderful, because on Valentine's Day, he would release a less than loving tweet that I still can't, read.
Huh?
Scotty said in this tweet that lately...
Okay, Saikin, it's like Saikin Gaikoku, let's say Gaikoku de Uchino, it's like Uchino IP Irasto de meme, it's like meme no ho, is a host of the hito ga oi no dakedo, damn, let me see, it's like recently, overseas, it's like, overseas, my IP, it's like my IP illustration, it's like a meme, oh, okay, it's like I started a little bit of Japanese, but there's some stuff I'm not really picking up from some of this.
A lot of people overseas are turning my IP illustrations into memes. While I don't care about most of them and don't find them particularly appealing, seeing scenes of Yuki hugging Tomosane paired with comments that sound like they're encouraging self-harm, that's just plain disgusting. Subihibi, that's the abbreviated name for this game, is a work created to fight against that kind of thoughtless language. I hate people who find peace in thoughtless words. This tweet will probably make a little more sense once you see the original post that he's referring to brought to us by Little Girl 67 at Raped by Reality. Anyway.
Wow, what a wow, what a handle right there. Okay, I was not expecting that. I wasn't expecting but yeah, you know, it's kind of like interesting this is brought up, especially during the that was another thing I wanted to talk about, the whole Japan and overseas Twitter accounts being able to like interact with each other a lot better with the recent like the improvements to the translate post feature on Twitter X. So I wonder if this is well, actually looking at the date of when this meme was created, or post, I guess this was like before that happened. So I do wonder if now with the recent like interminglings between the two sides on Twitter, if he would discover this. Well, actually, you know what? Let's go back a little bit. When did he make that tweet? Oh, okay. So this was actually, so that tweet actually came before the before all that happened. Okay.
The CG that used Scotty's characters. Here's the issue. This guy basically doesn't show up, or at least doesn't matter, until you're 40 hours deep into the game. Therefore, I'm gonna assume that Little Girl 67 probably didn't read this far, because if she did, and this is what she took away from it, then that's even more concerning. I squid you not, this caption may serve as the absolute antithesis of what this scene in the game was aiming to convey, which is
yeah, don't you love it when you can claim it? Well, they didn't claim to be a fan of the series, but they just take a thing they like from the series and like make a meme out of it, even though and they have not indulged in the actual source itself. So yeah, they create something that goes completely against what the scene is doing. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Let's just keep going. Let's keep going. Like the point he's trying to formulate his point.
Also,
Let's
why I think it
listen
managed
in.
to farm so much attention to a point that the creator of said game went out of his way to publicly denounce it himself. And for reference, the only thing this guy usually talks about is his love for 19-year-old cosplayers and futanari cock. So to say this rubbed his jimmies the wrong way would be too much information. So I think we're
Damn. Wait, hold on. Okay. Before we continue. Okay, I'm gonna go to the sandal. I'm going to the sandal. I need to see. It's like enough time has passed. Enough time has passed. Are they still on that Futanari grind? I need to know. Are they on the Futanari grind? It's a lot of retweets though. Though a lot of retweets of illustrations are pretty good. It's just mostly retweets. Damn, I was kind of hoping to get some truth to what they were saying. Oh wait, okay, here's a pose. Let me see. That's a book recommendation. Okay, no, I didn't see it. Okay, these tweets are really fucking old. But back in high school, got into foot in at the time. Serious worry. If I keep liking dicks like this, will I end up turning gay when I grow? Nowadays, I'm a bit more into cross-dressing than Futanari, but my tastes have really changed from about the importance of having both the rod and the balls. Yeah, you know, that's a real quote, right? I mean, that's a real, not exactly like, oh wow, that's a real quote. I'm like, no, that quote is real. That quote, it has that same energy of that. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this one post that's always like that was clipped way back in the internet days, where let me find the full quote. Yeah, here we go. Whereas, yeah, the visual novel is a gal gay. They like porn. It is a good thing. Japan, different from many, but all mankind share the same thing: love for dick. Through dick, unity. I feel like this is like, it feel like that quote is like a subset of that message right there. I don't know. It just made me think of that.
about is his love for 19-year-old cosplayers and futanari cock. So to say this rubbed his jimmies the wrong way would be too much information. So I think we're just gonna move on. Why is it then that this series, along with a myriad of other niche games, have breached containment, and now we're all role-playing as if we really were these characters enacting a fictional scenario in real time? Oh, wow. What luck? LARP. What is a LARP? Are you a LARP? Am I a LARP? I don't know. Let's talk about that. In layman's terms, or I guess my terms, a LARP is not this. No, what the internet is actually talking about is a performative media fan that pretends to like things that they either 1, have zero genuine interest in, 2, actively dislike, or 3, like purely on an aesthetic or surface level because they still haven't properly engaged with it yet.
First example, Persona fans. I don't even need to elaborate. You guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. Persona fans, like fans are like excited to play the game. Longtime fans are excited to play the game for the first time. Also, recent anime fan. Well, no, they're not fans. They're locusts. They're not anime fans. They're locusts.
I've grown quite familiar with this term over the last few years, but the last few months have been especially bad for some reason, and you rugrats just can't stop reminding me that you finally learned your first words. There's a certain selection of series that have fallen victim to this epidemic more than others. Take, for instance, Needy Streamer, Sayano Uta, or I
love the Sayano Uta, like,
more than others.
Oh, hold
Take,
on.
for instance,
Let me...
Needy Streamer, Sayano
Okay, it's like, Needy Streamer, that was at least recent.
Uta, or
Sayano Uta, that... It's like, I love that example because it's like people who I don't know. They LARP about that series, or at least like pretend they're into that series, but then are completely against like some of the stuff that it uses to like convey a story. I don't know. I don't know. It's just like you just have like they just like the design aesthetics, but have not partaken in like the actual medium itself. It's like we get a lot of those fans, but it's like in recent days, it's just really obnoxious.
Or Tsukahime? This
Honestly, not even just Tsukihime, you could probably do that for like the entire like Fate Stay Night series, like the whole Noxuverse.
is everything else I can think of that falls into this camp, though. So
Okay, what else we got? Let's see, Monster, One Piece. Oh yeah, definitely One Piece. Monogatari. I haven't really seen that much of Monogatari series, like LARP. Yeah, right there, Persona series, right fucking there. Oh, also, Serial Experiments Lane. Yep. It's like they like the aesthetics, but they have not actually played the game or watched the anime for. Well, play the game in Persona's case, or watch the anime in Lane's case.
oh, hopefully you feel vindicated. Take note of the fact that almost all of these are either a visual novel or game that would
Oh god, it's like fucking Euphoria, man. I would love to see who the fuck would LARP like Euphoria. Considering what happens in that game. I've only seen the hentai, but I've seen some screenshots of the visual novel. The visual novel goes like way fucking harder than the hentai. Like even at the hardest that hentai went, the visual novel goes even harder than that. Like holy shit.
require a significant amount of time to read. Trust me, we will get there. Right now. No fluff, no sugarcoating. I sound like a ChatGPT model right now. One of the main reasons that this is happening is because the stories these characters often reside in are either really, really long or culturally taboo or both. Thus explains why this medium is still filtered towards a very specific kind of individual and why
Yeah, it's like the taboo subject. That's why people like. That's why we like that's why we like these visual novels. It's like that's exactly why.
anybody in the real world remains blissfully unaware of what a visual novel even is. There's an intentional juxtaposition between the cuteness of these characters versus the horrible shit that happens within the games they reside in. And it's not always kids, but it's usually
Yeah, it's like just like how I just finally got around to playing through all of Doki Doki Literature Club. I know that's it's not a weak example, but well, actually, shoot, honestly, it might be a really good example. But yeah, visual novels that have like really dark themes, like a lot of cutesy aesthetics but very dark themes, have permeated that medium for decades.
younger or more sensitive people that take issue with these disturbing themes, okay? That's fine. Nobody's pretending that these things aren't weird. That's why a majority of us like it in the first place. But to some
Exactly! That's why we like it! Because of that fucking... Because that shit is fucked up and it is fucking weird, but we fucking love that shit. We love it.
have to resonate with the fans that are seeing media that they hold dear flooded with posers
Wait, what is this? Put some cute core poser collectors again. Collect. Okay, let me let him cook some
that
more.
solely discuss these games on a purely aesthetic level, if at all, because again, they didn't play it. Or in more extreme cases, post and buy merchandise of said series while leaving an asterisk in their bio condemning its problematic element.
I hate that shit! That shit always fucking pisses me off! Where, like, oh, they adopt, like, the design aesthetics, but literally fucking hate everything about that series. Like, what? Oh my god, I hate that. That shit pisses me off to no fucking end. It is so fucking irritating. I fucking hate that shit.
In the last decade, we've gone back and forth on how overseas expansion has sanitized Japanese expression in media, where oftentimes it feels like newcomers either forgot or don't know that risque, fetishized content is what pioneered this industry in the first place. So when I see tweens online trying to influence an already established media landscape with their own personal reductive morals, I have to question why we're listening to the opinions of those who aren't even old enough to be the target demographic.
Yeah, exactly. Even better, like these. like half these motherfuckers aren't even old enough to actually even shouldn't even be like playing or watching this shit. They should stick to like stuff their own age. Hell, honestly, they should probably like stick to stuff like I don't know, does Nick Jr. still exist, or is that dead? I don't know what's the status of Nickelodeon. It's like, honestly, they probably need to stick to Nick Jr. and Disney Channel shit. Like, just stay away from anime. You guys can't handle it. You don't deserve it. Get out of anime. Just get out. Leave it to us weebs who actually appreciate the medium and all the weirdness and shit that comes with it. You guys get the fuck out.
It doesn't matter if the creators had a different perspective, because now, if the media doesn't match your hyper-specific ethics, then that's a problem. And personally, I think it's a problem to think like that when you could simply think about something else that you like instead. Think about it.
Yeah,
there's another group of people though.
And I hate that term, Diddy Blood. I hate anyone that uses that. It's like if I could like vaporize people off of. It's like using the power of my mind to vaporize people's social media accounts whenever they post that. You know what? If there's ever like a genie that's able to grant like wishes and stuff, I will just grant this one wish. If I can just like if I could give me a notebook like similar to a Death Note, but not actually a Death Note. It's a I don't know, you want to call it like a cringe note or something? I really don't know. But yeah, it just gives me the power to write down just like write down like a word. Yeah, like write down a word, and if any social media account uses it, their social media account is immediately vaporized. Like just write down, like anyone who uses Diddy Blood or Epstein or all that other stupid shit that they post. I just write that in that notebook, and their account's just immediately vaporized. It's just gone. Yeah, they're gone from the internet. They're just gone. Not, I mean, they're alive in real life, but their social media account's just gone. God, someone have that power. I would abuse it. I would abuse the shit out of it, but only for like words like that, which is just like, God, I feel like you could also get rid of a majority of bots that have that programmed into them. God, I hate that term so much.
Depending on how you see it, are either the least or most offensive of all, being the ones that literally have no idea who these characters are or what games they even come from. And I still don't know if I'd consider these ones LARPs, because LARPing implies that you pretended to care in the first place.
I swear to God,
exactly.
This is more absurd than 6-7. Prove me wrong in the comments.
I don't have much to say about these guys. It's just easier to show you. So, take for instance.
God, I should have got some alcohol for this. We're gonna go through. God, we're gonna hit some cringe.
Ahem. The best pedophile in fiction. Talk. Neko arc. AI edits. LARP, sahur. Tralala.
God. I'm gonna put a dislike on this video just for showing me that. Just for showing me that exists. I hate everything about this image. It's Suisei as that a fucking brain rot meme. I'm gonna leave a dislike on this video just for that.
Lero, Tralalarp. 6-7, Roku Nana. Jews? Wait, I made that. Wait, hold on, go back. Hey, that was me! If this thumbnail I made merely existing didn't make it obvious, I've switched back and forth on whether LARP is even a funny joke on more than one occasion. And if anything, the funniest part about this is the accounts that I see posting it now are the same ones that I was criticizing in the first place. Time is a flat circle, my friend. At first I hated it, then I embraced it. But now, I'm just kinda sad. Imagine you're the creator of some of the most acclaimed visual novels in history, and your home country has honored this legacy for the last
I was like, regarding that meme, I was like, I just wonder if he just has like that Oppenheimer moment where he's just like, he's just staring at his creation. He's just wondering, what have I done? What have I done? All right. Okay, and by the way, in the background, I'm getting like the pose ready to go. So after this video, we'll get started with the drawing. The actual drawing proper.
2.5 decades. And the moment you push for an overseas localization so Westerners can experience this story too, one of the characters that you've been building up and refining since 1999 is suddenly pro-Israel. And that is all his personality is and will ever be to 99% of the TikTokers mindlessly scrolling past him on their feed. Having somebody's initial exposure to a series be shaped by memes will inevitably taint their experience whether they want it to or not. I don't even think it's possible to read some of these VNs with a clean slate anymore unless you've been living in Plato's cave for the last 5 years, because at least for me,
yeah, honestly, you can. You just gotta like, you know, just not be on Twitter or social media in general, especially TikTok. Just like, if you can avoid at least the cancerous parts of Twitter and just avoid TikTok, you can like, I feel like you could still like enjoy it without having that stuff influence how you see it.
reading You and Me and Her was kinda hard when the her in question was fucking Pinterest Chan. Look, okay, when I saw Scotty tweet this, my first concern was naturally whether or not he—
Pinterest Chan? Oh my god, what the is that what happened to her? Fuck.
unfollowed me yet. Don't worry, we're still hanging on. But I had to question if shoving these memes down his throat was going to influence how he plans to write future games, because when half the replies to the scathing tweet are exacerbating the problem, I can only imagine how demoralizing it must be to see the themes and love that you've put into your writing reduced down to antithetical one-liners that have absolutely zero relation to the work itself. Discussion in general seems to be a dying art in the Western sphere, especially in this community. Hell, the reason I even started making videos at all was because I could never properly vent out any of these thoughts and feelings that I had, and even with the channels that did make videos orienting around these topics, I usually thought they were bad or reserved out of fear of appearing problematic. This constant need to preface every sentence—
yeah, well, it's like that, and it's like that, trying to avoid getting canceled, and for just trying to avoid having your channel just getting completely nuked by YouTube because YouTube just straight up hates you. I can understand that, but I don't know what's the solution. It's like, what's the solution to that problem? Because it's really just it's a website issue. I feel like there's been like a video I've been meaning to, or at least like a video or clip I've been meaning to make, just going over how YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, none of those platforms are like good. It's like YouTube straight up hates you. It prefers like the big corporations. Twitch is corrupt as all hell, which now it's like, now with recent news that seeing what was his name, that guy defending Morkpie having like a BDSM dude on there. Meanwhile, if you show too much hip as a VTuber, you're just immediately nuked. Yeah, that's totally fair. And Kick is just lawless. It's just lawless. So you're just basically picking your own poison at that point. So so TLDR is just basically use what works for you. There's no golden goose platform. Just whichever platform fits your needs. Multi-stream if you need to, but once you got your audience, just cultivate it.
With redundant damage control, explaining that you don't actually support these taboo themes while simultaneously trying to gas up the rest of the game. It's just so exhausting watching others backpedal out of fear that their audience won't understand. So I respect writers like Scotty that aren't afraid to unapologetically confront these themes, because he at least respects you enough to assume that you'll find meaning in morally gray material. Scotty mentions in his post that Subahibi is a work created to fight against those kinds of thoughtless words, and if you've looked into the numerous influences that this game takes from, you would know exactly what he's referring to. So how does a philosophy lesson sound? Ludwig Wittgenstein is a philosopher who did things and helped build a house that looked like this. He lived a pretty weird life, all things considered, seeing as he was born into one of the wealthiest families in Europe, yet gave almost all of his money away to his siblings, 3 of which killed themselves, mind you. I only bring that up to say he had a lot to think about. These thoughts would be published in his book, The Tractatus Logico-Philosophicus, where he concluded that the limits of his language were the limits of his world, meaning that you can only say so much through words and will never fully understand another person, because doing so would be dialectically impossible. His thoughts on language would change and evolve as he aged, but ultimately the Tractatus serves as a driving force behind Wonderful Every Day, and after reading it myself, it's apparent how heavily Scotty resonated with these words. If ripping quotes straight from the Tractatus didn't make it obvious already, Subahibi by all fronts is a defamiliarized and story-driven approach to these nuanced feelings on human connection. So seeing any meaningful discussion on this visual novel degraded down to hundreds of tralalero tralalarps really goes to show how far this community has fallen. And that's saying a lot, because I love this little shark. Speaking of, look, occasional memes are pretty funny, okay? I'm not fucking, like, gay. But these visual novels are receiving the same treatment that Neko Art got, where more people know this cat now for Pilk over the game she originated from.
Honestly, I don't even know. It's like, I only know her for like, she's just basically like a meme character in her being in the recent well, I think she was also in the first Melty Blood, but also the recent Melty Blood. I don't remember anything about her being associated with Pilk. It just all like, I just see like a random cat image with like a stomach full of it, but I never really associated her with that. Oh, it's like that is like just her being a meme cat in Melty Blood and being associated with Brunya or whatever. I don't know, whatever that sound she makes is.
It's Day Night. As a content creator screaming at you to indulge in new media, it's probably not much of a surprise that I'm fairly anti-gatekeep by nature. But there's this level of nuance here when I say that, which most people are either too blind or too afraid to confront. And truthfully, if you believe gatekeeping is anywhere near as black and white a problem as you think it is, then you might be more borderline than I'd like to admit. Because despite everything I've said so far, there is another side to this that gets addressed far less often, and yeah, there's a chance I could be talking about you. So, sorry about that, but, Idolmaster just announced they were going global like 3 hours ago. You know, that's a pretty big deal. It only took Bandai like 20 years, so anyways, it's nobody's surprise. Basically,
It's like but actually no, I'm not gonna say that. It's like I'm about to make a mirror joke where he's just like, damn, he didn't live long enough to finally see Idolmaster go global. But I don't think he would care. He's just waiting for the next Idolmaster release. He's waiting for it in heaven now. Rest in peace.
nobody on Twitter was happy about it. I felt like a fucking loony for actually being excited for this. Meanwhile, everybody else on my timeline was preemptively gatekeeping this series before.
I'm pretending it's not a new. Okay, this is definitely where I'm going to be disagreeing. It's like we'll be disagreeing with the guy that makes this, because if we have seen on Twitter like how some of these quote unquote fans treat the series, and they are, for the people that are just very invested in it, they have good reason to be very concerned about like it coming out in English. Shoot, like how do I put this? Looking at like how the I don't know what's been happening with the like Uma Musume fan base, but yeah, those fans will probably see what's happening with that on the English side and think, we do not want that to happen to this property when that gets brought over. We do not want that. And gatekeeping is a necessary evil, or maybe not even just an evil, because like the people who don't get gatekept will eventually take over the thing. Will just gatekeep the people that were there at the start. That's kind of, that's kind of the thinking about it, that's kind of the bit of a it's like the irony of like gatekeeping or those who don't gatekeep, where if you leave the gates open, you get people that are just straight up undesirable or don't actually like the thing, but just want to take it over just because it's popular in some ways, but disagree with a lot of the stuff that makes it unique. And then eventually those people take up the majority, and then they will kick out and gatekeep the people that are there at the start. So we've seen examples of that happen, and for fans of Idolmaster that's just been there for within those 20 years before it ever got brought out to English, they know about that approaching danger. So they probably want to prevent that from happening again.
Anything was actually revealed. In a lot of ways, this announcement mirrors Uma Musume's global release last year.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm just saying. I don't like I just brought up Uma Musume as like a comparison.
which was followed by a swarm of controversy due to censorship and different cultural values. But above anything else, a pattern that I've noticed is that a vast majority of these people are solely upset that English speakers can engage with these things at all. I'm not talking about the Japanese people either, by the way. These are like the whitest fuckers you'll ever meet. I'm allowed to say that because I am white as fuck. I literally just looked down to check what retarded. Look, I understand to some extent where these people are coming from. There should be an inherent respect or courtesy given to these kinds of series, and I would hope that these sentiments are obvious, but it's also just a
Yeah, yeah, and we've seen what happens when that respect is not given. Hell, we had like a manga offer that was just bullied off of social media just because of I don't know what was the I can't remember one for one what the issue was. It had to do with that BL anime series that recently came out, Go For It Nakamura, I think. It was just like there was like another character on there, and it seemed like it was okay. I don't know too much about the controversy, but I don't know. It was either them not showing the I don't know, issues with like that octopus scene, or with the one of the characters that is I guess talking to like the main character's love interest, and it gave like a sentiment of NTR or something. I don't fully remember what exactly that issue was, but it was like the English side of the fan base got so mad and just bullied them off of social media. And then another example is the author Gachi Kuda, I believe, where they're trying to imply like certain characters were of a certain wait, was it a character or the author? It was one of those two. They're trying to imply they were like trans or something, and the author was just like they were just kind of like jokingly saying like I'm trans? Huh, that suits me. It was like it was basically saying like, what the fuck? Like it was basically like a what the fuck thing, but the toxic side of that English, I can't even say fan base, they're not fans. They were just really trying to push for it, or like just pushing like their shipping war, or pushing shipping wars and stuff. That's the type of toxicity that we don't gatekeep stuff will cause, at least in the anime section. And that's probably not the only exclusive examples, but they're like very common ones. But there's probably worse ones out there. But the people that want to gatekeep the series, they want to avoid having that, like because they have an appreciation for the series, and the same people that will trash talk certain series because of themes and stuff. And we say this all the time, that there are so many anime and manga out there that if you don't like something, you don't have to watch or read it. There's other series out there that you can indulge in. There's like a ton of anime that has come out in like the last 2 decades. There's probably like some that will probably fit your taste that you completely glossed over. So yeah, there are other things to watch and read. And if you're worried about it being too old, Dragon Ball ended so long ago, and it still has an active fan base. Same with it's like a lot of different shonen series, or just series that have like a lot of staying power just because they were that good back in the day. But you don't even have to you don't even have to target like series that are just popular, because that just makes you it makes you look like a fake fan. You can only like something that's popular. It's like you can like something if it appeals to you, and you'll probably find other like-minded people that also like the series, and probably will also recommend series that are like similar in nature, or something to your that also fits your taste. But they always want to cling to the popular thing and try to change it to fit what they want, rather than letting the offer cook with what they intend for what they want for the series. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just going off of like a rant by rant, but at the very least, I got the post together that I wanted to do for the drawing, so we could just keep on going.
Little dumb to put these franchises on this pedestal as the last golden bastion untainted by Western ideals, and if
Well, yeah, because it's like it's not exactly the last bastion, but we also don't want to lose that bastion. That's the thing. We want to preserve what or at least like those fans that are gatekeeping as far as they do. They want to preserve what makes the series itself. I mean, big example would be looking at, Blue Archive, especially with the stuff when they were about to have that stream with those content, a couple of those VTubers like Iron Mouse, Zentrea, and I think they were going to also bring on Connor and not Joey, but Garnt. And people had issues with like that choice of content creators to do a promotion of that game with, and they got so loud where they decided to cancel that like whole collab. Like, and people didn't have like issues with Zentrea specifically because they know that she likes the series. Iron Mouse, I don't know, because I think at that time Iron Mouse was still kind of like in mid controversy just from the whole fallout of like normie streamers and Burnt Peanut and stuff. So I think she was still kind of like in the middle of that, and yeah, it's like they were trying to like we don't want that near our community. And then when it comes to Garnt, it's kind of a I think he's a fan of the series or of anime, but it's the fan base that he attracts that they don't want. And then the crux of the issue was Connor, who they dug up that stream where Trash Chase Crew was looking at that figure of, who was it? The girl from Eromanga Sensei. It was like a high quality figure, and he was just going like, oh, get that away from me. And it's like, oh god, and it's like, are we gonna go to jail and stuff? And I'm looking at the figure, I'm like, that is the most tame as fuck figure I have. Like, I have prize machine figures that look way more raunchy than that. I'm like, but yeah, it's like that type of crowd they didn't want to infest their community. So then several weeks go by, and then they announced like another collab stream with a VTuber, and it was with Mint. And everyone was like, yes, Mint, yes. Everyone was just like, yes. I like straight up in the words of Subaru, I approve. Just like they're like, yes, good choice. We like she's a fan of the series. She's a fan of the series. She can promote. She'll be great at promoting the series. It's just we have the right person to promote it. Then all the fans are just like, yes. But if you have someone that will and then along with her fan base, they're like, everyone's just like, yeah, we vibe, we synergize. Whereas with the people that Gart and Connor would bring over, it would just create clashes, just straight up clashes. So that's kind of the stuff they want to avoid with other series like Idolmaster, that avoiding that clash, being able to like, enjoy the series in peace and harmony. It was like one of the reasons why I still appreciate, even though I'm talking about Fire Force and the character Tamaki. I find her fan service moments to be a bit lazy. Maybe not lazy, but just random. They're just kind of like random. And they're not my thing, especially since we've had multiple different anime shows that their fan service is like pristine. It's pristine. Like Prison School, like it's utilized so well. Let's see, we had Prison School, Shimonetta, just Chef's Kiss. Like all the stuff in there is just Chef's Kiss. But even though I'm not a big fan of her fan service, I appreciate it because people did. It's like season 1 of Fire Force just filters out so many people because of how slow it is and because of Tamaki. But because they got filtered, I was able to just sit and enjoy the series, like just enjoy the series in peace. And it got slowly better over time, all the way up to the final season that recently came out. And I was just like, damn, I'm glad I stuck with this series, and I'm glad I was able to enjoy it in peace. Because like when you can enjoy a series in peace, you're just it's no better feeling. And then you interact with like-minded fans, you're like, yeah. It's like, yeah, you see that? It's like, you see what happened in that episode? Like, yeah. Just like, just giving them like a hit, like giving that dab, just like, That's the kind of synergy that fans want. Not like people that come in and like, oh god, it just got rid of Tamaki's fan service. I can enjoy the series more, and then they remove that, and it's like, do we need to have like this character? And then it's just like it just goes on, and then it's all tiresome. It's so tiresome.
Do you think I'm being hyperbolic? Tell it to the guy that I just stole that from. This is gonna make me sound so smart.
Okay, let me actually see what he says. I don't see this going well. I don't see this going well at all. Master was one of the last golden bastions untainted by Western ideals. Now that's going to be put into the fire. Okay, it's a little bit dramatic, but once again, if he's like a longtime fan of the series, I kind of get where he's coming from.
But if your attachment to a series is based this deeply on how other people perceive it, then you might be the problem, because as somebody who has been a fan of multiple franchises prior to them receiving localizations, or literally any Western love whatsoever, all expansion has done for me is give more personal opportunities to engage with these series that I love, rather than subjugating my self-worth to some made-up collective consciousness. We focus so much
not exactly whatever
on the negatives in recent years that people are forgetting that without this resurgence, we wouldn't be receiving new Serial Experiments Lane or Saya merch. Not to mention G-Kid's theatrically releasing some of the most historically significant anime films globally for the first.
I mean, if you just care about the merch, then like, I mean, that's fine. But I think it's just more along the lines of kind of like preserving like the fan communities behind these. So it's probably better. It's like if you just have like segmented like communities for certain series and like fan bases and stuff.
First time ever. This may sound like I'm starting to directly oppose everything that I was saying earlier. So let me clear some things up. 1, yes, I groomed you. 2. It's true that this isn't some binary issue, and the only people that are equally insufferable as the LARPs who don't know what they're talking about are the elitists who think they know you better than you know yourself. I can only speak from my experience as an anime YouTuber, but it's a really weird feeling when your expression of love to a series is interpreted as pandering to LARPs or being cited as a LARP yourself. This idea that you know somebody is LARPing based on surface-level observations without ever genuinely talking to them or communicating with them is so hypocritical and reductive to this niche that I would think it's all some sick joke if it wasn't actually happening. Because what does it even mean to call somebody a LARP when every single person on this planet has a different interpretation of what that word really implies?
I don't know. Most people probably wouldn't call them a LARP. They call them like something, well, depending on what section of the internet you go to, they'll probably call them something really extreme, let's just say.
And how far do you have to dig down that rabbit hole before randoms online will accept you as a true fan of what's ultimately a culmination of words and images on a screen? I turned the screen black to so you can stare at your reflection and remember that you're a person. If you're not on your phone, that doesn't really make much sense. What's next? Oh yeah, fun fact. You know that one girl that always shows up at the top left of the visual novel database? Yeah, this is Lasty Farson from Angelic Serenade, and there's a good chance you have never read it. Like the creator of the website. He hasn't read it. No, he chose her because he needed a random wallpaper that would fit the color scheme of VNDB and thought she was cute. And the fact that she also turned out to be from a VN was nothing more than a happy coincidence. The visual novel isn't translated. I doubt it ever will get one. So let me ask, are you gonna call the creator of VNDB, who has read over 100 different visual novels, a LARP now because he liked this girl's character design? This new idea that it's taboo to like things based purely off aesthetics feels weirdly crass, and yes, obviously I would hope.
Yeah, but you're kind of like missing the point about like how, I mean, like missing the part where it's like people will use that stuff but are actively opposed against the themes and stuff that's used for that visual novel. Now, if he was like, if he used that and he was like, oh god, everything about this, it's like, why do you have to use this character, or like, why is this thing part of that, I mean, part of the visual novel? That is like, if he was going on about that, that's a LARP. But if he's just like using it just to like make his website look good, it doesn't like have any complaints about the source of it, then that's fine. I mean, as long as you're not trying to act like you're an expert in said series and whatnot, that's fine. I feel like it was like he had the point, but then also kind of like went off of the point of like what people have issues with when it comes to like LARPers, or yeah, that type of like fan of the series. Yeah, because like he was kind of like, I don't know, he's kind of like a bit disjointed or kind of all over the place with stuff he's talking about.
That liking characters for these reasons would implore you to learn more about them, but if not for your hell, I doubt anybody watching this would have even known that this girl existed in the first place. It feels really weird talking about this right now because he tragically passed away only a few days ago, where I
rest in
had
peace.
finished making this part of the video, and I don't really know how to talk about it, but I also don't want to just cut it out because I think it is an important step in explaining how trivial the issues that everybody complains about kind of are now. Rest in peace. On more than one occasion, I have fallen in absolute love with how a character looked and read an 80-hour visual novel for her and her sake alone. I kid you not, the only reason that I read Little Busters was because I really liked Kudryavka. That maybe a little too much. There's a reason people grab.
Yeah, that's fine. It's like, if you get into something because you like the character design, then, I mean, that's fine. Like, the biggest issue was just, like, people that will adopt up all the aesthetics for, like, their profiles and stuff without having... Well, here's the thing. Not because they haven't partaken into that medium, but they are actively against, like, the stuff that makes it... Well... which makes it unique compared to all the other visual novels. That's like me saying that, once again, going back to Fire Force, saying that I adopt like a lot of stuff around Tamaki, but then just go, I fucking hate Tamaki. I wish it was like removed from the show. And turns out I didn't even make it past episode 1. I just saw a clip of Tamaki's fan service stuff and just demand she gets removed. I haven't seen a single episode, but I have like stuff about her plastered all over, either her or Maki just plastered all over my profile and stuff. And yeah, you can call me a LARP for that, but that's not the case. So I don't really know where he's going with like his closing arguments with this. Like this video is pretty sloppy.
Gravitate to these characters like Saya or Ame or Tomoko, etc. They're cute. They have really good designs. I don't think it's wrong for a lot of people to grow attached to them for these materialistic reasons, especially if they do plan to engage with it more at some point in the future. And in a lot of ways, it feels like everyone's attempting to live up to other people's standards to enjoy aspects of fiction that resonate with each of us differently. So it's only natural to take all of this anger out on cosplayers or just girls online. That was a joke. Please don't do that. For every cosplayer that may or may not be a mentally ill neo-Nazi behind closed doors, flip the coin and you'll find...
God. Yeah, I'm gonna... Okay, yeah, this dude completely lost the point, because I'm like... It's like you had something at the beginning, but it kind of fell apart towards the end.
Someone who does genuinely enjoy these things and probably just likes dressing up. Some of the closest people in my life are or were these girls, and I've seen firsthand what it's like to be tormented by thousands of goons over things that you never did. And often, the ones that pioneered these trends in the first place are the same ones that the new gens are calling out for LARPing. But regardless of how new they are to the community, I don't think harassing girls online based on whether you've headcanoned them to be LARPing or not is the best way to disguise your inceldom. And what makes this worse is that from the glimpses I've seen,
Inceldom, I'm like, it's like the video started off so well, but then like fell apart towards the end. Yeah, I think I'm probably like, let me see, what are the comments saying? Consequences nerd culture becoming mainstream. Yeah, let's see. The fleeting joy of seeing losers' hobbies become acceptable could have never prepared for the total gentrification of the internet and its culture. Yep. Gatekeeper anime hobbies. Yep. Sweet software LARPing as my absent. Whatever. In any case, I got the pose I wanted, so we'll be starting the drawing portion of the stream after we come back for the ad break. So I'll be right back. Like, I hope I didn't, oh god, I hope I didn't lose everyone, like, just watching that whole thing. I'm so sorry. And welcome back from the ad break. I hope you guys enjoyed the ads or the MMD, whichever one you guys are able to get. So yeah, I think I feel like a bit of the moral of that whole video is, I don't know, just stay on social media. Stay on, like, don't interact with fan bases on like Twitter. It's like Twitter and TikTok. It's like just find like close to the community that I don't know, subsections of like said fan base, you'll be fine. Yeah, because like bigger community, I don't know, it kind of, big communities work in certain instances, but yeah, if you want like the best kind of community, it's just like ones that are like much smaller, to be honest. Yeah. In any case, let's get to the drawing portion of this drawing stream. Yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, right. I'm supposed to be drawing in the stream, aren't I? Let me and that probably activated like 20 billion different things for me. Oh, thankfully it didn't. Good. All right. And oh, wait, did that oh, it did change. I was like, wait, why is nothing happening? All right, let's see. Happen now? Is it? Ah, there we go. Okay. I'm trying to like it's like I'm trying to get death screen activated, but the problem is that oh, you know what? Vince McMahon, I'm gonna need you to yeah, let's put you right there. Let's keep you right there. I need to unhide the screen really quick, and it might have my it's like my IP address, and I don't want that to happen. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so need to like hit allow on that. And let's see. Okay. Then allow. Yeah, because it definitely had my IP address on there. And it's like, I'm not showing you perverts where I pee at. All right, confirm. And full screen mode. Yeah, there we go. All right, thank you, Vince. All right, thank you. Actually, no, not Vince McMahon, but Shane McMahon, or yeah. Sorry, I'm not a wrestling person, so please forgive me. Please forgive me. But yeah, as you can see, we got a it's like we got our reference for tonight on here, just like two guys together like that. I wonder what's it's like. I wonder what's going to happen in this drawing. All right, well, let's find out. All right, but yeah, no, you're not sitting. Get up and become small. I said small, not big. Okay, there you go. Yay, nice. No, you're not sitting. Once again, you're not sitting. Get up there. Because you gotta, it's like you must do your, it's like you must do your dance portion of the art stream. So we're gonna be putting on Nightbot. If you guys have some tracks you want to put on, just use the command !SR on the Twitch side, and then just put in a link from either YouTube or SoundCloud, I believe. Or if you want to like have it just kind of like put the name up and as like use the name and see what pops up, you can do that too. All right, let's get started.
Here we go. Money talk.
Oh yeah, let me get my tablet too. What's that? Wait, where the heck is it? See, first of all, I'm stepping out on my own. About time I elevated to claim my own throne. Success in my blood, call it homegrown. Puerto Rican testosterone. Power and money got me crazy cocky. Wait, where the heck is it? I know you're mad because you can't Oh, there it is. I was like, I always seem to lose it somehow, or figure lose where the heck it's supposed to be.
They see the. They see it. They see it.
All right, let's get started.
Say what, money. I'm global dollar and roll with Bow Fitty. Like to go out smelling fresh.
Yeah, but now then it becomes a question of who exactly am I going to be putting in like each of the positions.
So what am I supposed to do? Roll it through. Steady patting them pockets, sell I'm stacking, hold it too. Ching ching bling bling, catching cash and lump. It's a Coro, get a jacket, I'm selling them out my trunk. Whenever, whatever, it takes to shake down $1. Mozo in that direction, wait a minute, holla holla. All wants to know where they go, where they winning. A mink and Marshall Monday, smelling just like a mint. Back in the days, they said money was all money. If you can't see the money, get your eyes clean with Visine. I need 5 things plus 7 digits at a time.
Oh yeah, right. Let me check one of my text messages I just got in.
Get the pebbles, they got the rocks first. Bank vaults, I'm locking. Ching ching, we're mocking. I'm rocking. My family Christmas stockings are shocking. Fine women, any weather. Naughty denim and leather. Call it tricking, whatever, son, they get better. I'm one smart cookie, the vet that smacks rookies. My stock's on top, your checks bounce while mine's boogie. Wrist, I must rock it. Chicks, stop it, I knock it. Cash looks like I got a gang of fists in my pockets. Fist in my pockets. Fist in my pockets.
Here comes the money. Money. Yeah, this is probably like this is probably gonna be really jank, but it's fine, it's fine. Just as long as I get the idea going. I was like, wait, did I actually add this to like my playlist? What was I looking for? Oh yeah, right. I wanted to put this up too in there too. All right, let me see if this works. Yeah, let's go. Actually, better yet. Here, okay, this is gonna have a bit of yaoi undertones. Yeah, right. Alright, I think that should be good, or at least like enough to convey the overall shape. Thankfully the feet won't be too important to what I'm doing there. Alright, start on this side. Oh yeah, and I gotta get my reference up. This is my time to rock and balance my set to come me next. God, this song goes so fucking hard. Oh shoot, I just realized I still have that free art voucher for someone I commissioned before, so I should redeem that at some point. Alright, let's do this. Making your face ugly. Jab, hook, uppercut. For my blow when it impacts up your gut. You wanna try to beat the champ, you ain't tough enough. I think you move through your best and I counter punch. Man, I fake for precision, ain't hitting for your brain. Cause I train with the wisdom, gain vision through the pain. I will bang through the system, stay vicious in the game. And I'm back forever, you can't stop my reign. Back to, I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to. Let the truth be told, I feel on fire when my passion flow. I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to. You got, I wanna see how you rock, if you're great or not. Wanna take my spot, better train the box. So put the game on lock and my ring won't stop. I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to. Let the truth be told, I feel on fire with my passion. Man, what is it to put a pen? Oh wait, I wonder, is there a pencil in here I could throw into my hand? There's no pencil up in here. Damn, I was hoping there would be one. I need to get like I get like an acid that allows me to hold like a pencil. Actually, better yet. Oh, why do I look so worried, I wonder? I'm gonna also check something. I might need to make his head a little bit more rounder, maybe his body shorter. Actually, how did I drop before? Yeah, I think I'm driven way too, yeah, I should lower it. Yeah, make his head rounder. Let me see. So he's got a bit of a Mega Mind thing going right there, but just gotta round it out a little bit. But let me see. What's that look? Yeah, it made him look a little too made him look a little too old. I need to make him a little bit younger. Yeah, and then I could just honestly, thinking about it, I might as well. It's like I should probably make these two shorter anyway. I don't know. We'll figure it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. And I'm like, I don't even. It's like I haven't even revealed who I'm even drawing yet. So we're not even. It's like we're not even there yet. Oh yeah, and most importantly, we got to get the outfits in there too, because I have a reference for. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we can worry about all that other stuff after we get everything else in there. Let's see, what else can I know there's like a fuck ton of topics I wanted to talk about. It was like, oh yeah. Okay, do I want to, okay, I'm trying to figure out which one of these do I want to like, get into. You know, I feel like this one might be, like, this topic might be, something that's a lot more interesting than like, so there was like one thing that was just okay, I'm gonna just go on a slight tangent because I was like, okay, this is just really retarded. There was always like argument when it comes to like there's always like Lolly Show the discourse on Twitter, and one of the stupidest arguments I keep hearing is people going like, oh, would you tell, it's like, oh, how about you tell your parents what you it's like what you jerk off to? And I'm like, who the fuck tells their parents what they jerk off? Do you literally, I'm gonna say, here's the thing. These people like to consider themselves normal people. Here's how I'm gonna give you guys like a rundown of how exactly that conversation is gonna go. You ready for this? You I don't know. You meet up with your parents after a length of time you haven't seen them, and be like, "Oh hey, it's like, oh hey, the other day I was jerking off. It was like I was jerking off to like a band playing down this and like playing down with girlfriend on the bed, and she squirted everywhere." And here's the reaction from the parents. The parents are gonna be like, "Who the fuck starts a?" Well, actually, hold on. Give me a second. They're gonna be like, not like that. They're gonna be like, "Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down." That's the reaction. That's how normal people react to that stuff. No one talks to their parents about what they jerk off to. No one does, or at least no one normally does that. I don't know what kind of parents these people got, but it's honestly disturbing. Like, seriously, no, literally no one ever talks about that with their parents. But yeah, that wasn't really the thing I wanted to talk about. It was just, but it was one of the topics that that was like sitting in my thread for topic. The one I actually wanted to talk about was in regards to like kind of going back to when we were talking about the whole merger with like Japanese and Western Twitter with the help of their translation tool. One big discourse came up, and it was the philosophy between how the Japanese perceive game preservation versus how the Western side does, and their feelings between how they view the corporations that deliver those games versus the Western side. And this whole conversation was birthed from the fact that there was a gacha game called Near Reincarnation that was taken offline. I mean, it was into service because it didn't bring in enough money to kind of keep the lights on. That's the thing with gacha games. It's like really cutthroat business. If you don't have like the numbers to kind of keep things going, but unfortunately, is possible that your game will just get shut down. But then someone was able to create a I think they were able to get the game's source code or something, and was able to create a whatchamacallit, a fan server for it. Oh no, they created a private server for it. So yeah, now with the help of a private server, fans are now able to play Near Reincarnation again, and without the live service stuff attached to it, which people appreciate, since like there's a lot of people that are fans of Yoko Taro's work. But when it came to like the Japanese side of the discourse, they were not too thrilled about how someone would take like a creator's work and create like a private server for it after it's reached its end. So it was interesting back and forth between like the Western and Japanese ideologies for this stuff. And I was taking a look at someone's Twitter post kind of breaking down this entire situation on both sides, and it's actually really interesting just seeing like how all of it was viewed. So how this person summed it up was that in the West, preserving art and history for as long as humanly possible is seen as moral principle. Games are seen as a part of art and history, and therefore worth preserving on principle. Here, it is not considered unthinkable from a social perspective to break. Also, I'm quoting this. So Sigma Syndicate. I'm quoting his entire Twitter post. It says, I thought it was a pretty good breakdown. Here, it is not considered unthinkable from a social perspective to break rules or even laws for the sake of upholding a greater moral principle. This attitude likely comes from Western history. Yeah, I mean, like, heck, for the U.S., we're basically rebels of the British colony, like, going way, way back. A game that has reached its end of service and is made unavailable is considered the same as something thrown away in the trash is unwanted by its owner. So I feel like that's like one part that the Japanese probably disagree with, but it's more along the lines of the publisher probably treating it like that rather than its actual creator. But yeah, it's still kind of like the way it's viewed. General feelings about large corporations in the West are very negative. There's no trust relationship. Many here regard large companies as untrustworthy at best and outright demons or villains at worst. Yep, that's basically on point. So I don't know how large corporations are typically viewed in Japan, but he'll probably break that down in the next part of this Twitter thread. But yeah, when it comes to the West and large corporations, there is just no trust left for them. Like, they have, any trust that was there from the start has already been eradicated at this point. Just from all the scummy business practices that they pull for games, especially for like games that they kill, which kind of helped birth like the whole Stop Killing Games initiative. There's like way less trust in these corporations to preserve games or treat customers with respect. When at the end of the day, they just want to read Wallace Drive, which, I mean, that's kind of what they do, but it's like they do it in like the most scummiest way possible, which is why there's a lot of distrust. Hey there, Enjoy. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, last you can make it. Oh my god! I have 4 hands! Oh my god, what the heck? But hey, Enjoy, welcome to the stream. Welcome, last you can make it. Hope you're doing well on this Monday evening or Tuesday morning, afternoon, wherever you're at in the world. Yeah, we're just doing some drawing with this jank-ass reference I made. Hopefully I can build it out good enough to color in later. But yeah, I hope you're doing well nonetheless. And yeah, I was just talking about one thing that came up with the whole Japanese and Western Twitter intermingles with game preservation, specifically the case of near reincarnation and the reactions to that on both the Western and Japanese sides. And yeah, for the West, it's like we see preserving art and history as a good thing, like as our moral duty. Because we also have that saying of those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. And art is also a part of that history. So we try to preserve as much as possible. Yeah, and then, and then like the last part, which is interesting because it kind of goes back to what I was talking about when it's like people think we consider an end-of-service game as something that the creator throws away in the trash, which I don't think that's the case. That's more the publisher or the company behind it. And it's like companies are considered separate entities from the creators, and their views aren't considered representative of the original creators. So even if the original creator wanted to keep their game online, if it's not bringing in the money, the company could just be like, nope, take it off of there, we're done. It's like, so yeah, there's like a lot of layers to the Western side, but there's also as many layers to the Japanese side. So now we're going to go into how Sigma Syndicate broke down the Japanese perspective. Actually, let me also double check to see if if it was corrected on the Japanese perspective too. Oh, so the fourth point was, let me see. Okay, well, maybe it's not true, but it's based on perspective, if anything. Yeah, because it's what they believe. Okay, so reading out the points that he summarized, like preserving art and history past its extended expiration is considered unnatural and wrong, at least based on a Japanese perspective. I don't know if that's actually the case because they do have museums for like their castles and stuff, so I don't think it's like universal. It might be something a little bit more nuanced or kind of like a case-by-case basis where maybe it's like done more for things that are considered more of historical relevance, like yeah, paintings and structures. I mean, paintings and structures and weapons and whatnot, rather than like just video games. Like the video games are not seen in the same level as those things that just listed. And then the next part is like games are seen as products temporarily lent out for use, not as no. Oh, there. Damn it! I dropped my drawing pen on the ground. Let me grab it. I can't believe when that happens. I'm swirling into my finger. Let's see. Yeah, it's like they're seen as temporary lent out for use. Yeah, like I was just saying, like games are seen as products temporarily lent out for use, not as works of art or history. So yeah, they're not placed on like the same level as like a historical castle or like a painting depicting like a battle during the Warring States period. Yeah. Also, damn, it's got like that's from the carbon on my pen. And it's like, once the lending period is over, you should give it back to the owner. But if the owner lets you hold on to it, that's great. It's unthinkable to break rules or laws. If something offends your principles, it's better to suck it up, stay quiet, and protest through an official channel. Yeah. Yeah, so... Yeah, Japan is... because of its homogeneous nature, it's definitely of a more high trust society than other countries. So it's like, so breaking like rules or laws, yeah, it's unthinkable. That's not to say it doesn't happen, but it's they operate on a higher trust system than like other countries since they're all the same people. But if you have issues with it, they're not as so Japan is not as confrontational as like other Western countries. They're more passive with like how they handle things. That's not to say they don't handle things, but they handle it in a different way than people in the West do. In the West, we're a lot more confrontational, especially like in America. They're more quiet and sneaky, like quiet sneaking from the shadows, or go through like different avenues to make stuff happen. Yeah, a game that is recent into service is considered to be going back in the company's cold storage rather than thrown away. It does still belongs to them. I think this is kind of like so people have an issue with that point. I don't have an issue with it, but it's just like that 4 point. I can see that the Japanese populace would believe, but it's not reflection of reality in a lot of cases, because some of the stuff that's put in their quote-unquote cold storage is lost to the avenues of time, like with Square Enix and I believe their game Kingdom Hearts, where they just completely lost the source code to that. So They don't. It's like it might go in their cold stores, but that doesn't mean it's secure. Heck, and just like we said in like a previous point, where it's not it's like games are not seen as works of art or history like other things are. So there's a more lack of preservation on that mediums than compared to historical objects. So it's easy for developers to just kind of lose the source code, or they don't think ahead of thinking like maybe we want to re-release this in the future in like a remaster form, so they don't ever keep up with the source code for it. And general feelings about large companies are mostly positive. As a channel for communication between company and consumer are presented and listened to. Yeah, so it's easier for them to like they have a more consistent back and forth between companies and consumers. Maybe not, they're not like selling them everything, but there's a lot more trust with them compared to like the Western side. And companies include collective that includes the artist that made the original game and represent the creator's best interest. I'm not sure about the last point, but yeah, a lot of the other points kind of make sense. And then someone did respond like, I think it translated from Japanese. I think that culture deeply intertwined with otaku circles like manga, anime, and eroge has a similar sense to what you described as the preservation of artworks in the West, something that exists in Japan too. That said, general video games sit on a bit of an ambiguous line, and in Japan, I think the prevailing sense is that games are ultimately just entertainment product. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that it's not that Japan doesn't treat like doesn't have like what was it, it's not that they don't view preservation as a good thing, but it's more of a case-by-case basis, and video games are just like entertainment. They don't actually need to be preserved like other works of art and fiction. I mean works of art. I mean, yeah, works of art and history. Jeez, I was trying to figure out what like where I'm going with it. And I think like some people also have like an issue with like the second point, where it's not even so much that so the game seen as a temporary lent out for use. I feel like that's more in line with something like a live service game, like a live service gacha game, rather than a game that you purchase outright with your own money. But I think it's more along the lines of it's still that creator's work. So maybe he was trying to get at that's not to like tamper with that work, since the creator built it a certain way. I don't know, that's what I'm just guessing, like based on that line. But yeah, it's like me talking about this is kind of like distracting from my drawing, but I did find find that whole conversation to be very interesting, just seeing like the different views of how game preservation is handled on Japan versus the West. Yeah, thanks for the headpad. Thank you. Really appreciate it. By the way, welcome to the stream, baby chef. Welcome. Glad you can make it. Hope you're doing well on this Monday evening to the Monday afternoon, wherever you're at. Yeah, I was talking about like this thing that was happening on Twitter the other week with like the whole argument about like game preservation with Japan. Japan's philosophies versus the West when it came to the case of mere reincarnation, the gacha game that got shut down. But then someone was able to create a private server to keep the game preserved so that other people can enjoy it. But there was a section of the Japanese populace that had issues with bringing that game back online. and it led to like a lot of interesting conversational talk about that whole thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's always nice to like kind of like get other. It's like learning about other perspectives about like about subjects like that. And then before that, we were talking about like we're reacting to a video about like someone talking about LARPers, and I don't know. It started off good, but then his video was just kind of like all over the place, like towards the middle, especially when it got to the end. Alright. But now it's time for me to bring out the outfit that I'm gonna put this in. Put my subject in. Cause I thought like an interesting looking, not exactly a cow bikini, but a cowboy outfit. And I'm just like, ooh, that would look nice. So let's get that going. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can grab the picture that I'm looking at too. Where is it? Yeah, let me just go ahead and grab this real quick. Also, I need that lasso fill tool, because I feel like that's going to help my workflow a lot better. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, I thought this and I was like, oh man, I definitely need to draw my character in this. Yeah, look at that right there. Look at that fit. Wait, get 10. Wait, that's $10? Oh man. Oh man. Okay, maybe not $10, but that'd be interesting if it was. But yeah, I'm like, I'm drawing him in this. Yeah, it's like, I hated poses before hipster were around to fake their beards and drink IPA claiming their original fans. So fucking long ass chain of LARP. Oh my god. Yeah, that's just the worst. And IPAs don't even taste good. That's even worse. Man, but I definitely need to get myself some alcohol this weekend, especially since I'll be moving into my new place. Yeah, it's definitely happening. All right. But yeah, it was like also talking about it in like the anime sector, and like we were talking about gatekeeping. I mean, they were talking about gatekeeping, why it's necessary, but then also going off on like, okay, maybe we shouldn't gatekeep this hard. Blah. No, we do need to gatekeep that hard. There's a reason why we need to gatekeep that hard, and that's because of like how anime discourse has become less civil, especially on social media. And if fans are gatekeeping that hard, they want to prevent the destruction of said fan base. And I'm guessing like he kind of like made that whole thing based on like the reactions of Idolmaster, like gonna become like having like an official English channel, so that maybe they got like localized releases overseas now. Which, on one hand, is a good thing because, I mean, on one hand, good for the people that in the Western fan base that have been really wanting to, like, play it in, like, a translated in like a translated version, since there hasn't been like an English translation of the games in a very long time, or if ever at all. But they also don't want the cancerous parts of the quote unquote fan base to like jump in and try to like change shit. And we've seen it happen a lot of times already. So it's just like they don't want to have to like deal with that shit again. And then it was also kind of like going into like the topic of like how growth is, like how some users will use like design aesthetics from visual novels like Sayano Uta, or like, you know, those cutesy visual novels that have like a really dark fucked up shit that happens in them, but they just adopt those aesthetics without actually playing or viewing the material, which that, I mean, like, if you don't play or view it, that's fine in a way, but don't act like you're like a huge fan of it. But the worst is when they act where they say, oh, I'm a fan of this, but I hate this thing specifically about it, which makes it, I mean, which makes the thing itself, and they should just remove or change that. Yeah, that type of fucking LARPer or poser. Yeah, hipster. Yeah, there's been many names for them over the years, but they all mean the same thing, or relatively similar things. You know, it's just like they say, just gotta make it look good. It's like, just make it exist, we'll make it look good later. I might have to redraw this. I'm probably gonna have to redraw this, like, in the future. There's like a bunch of soy jacks pointing out a sign. Yeah, exactly. Those types of people are the people that post I show speed all the goddamn time. That's why I'm glad that a character like Tamaki from Fire Force just completely filtered out those types of people. It's like, her fan service I wasn't really a big fan of, but I appreciated its existence so I can enjoy the series in peace. Cause man, it's like they couldn't make it past that. Like, yeah, I'm glad you got filtered. Keep getting filtered. Hell, even the creator of Fire Force made a whole ass like meta arc towards the end of the series about those types of people complaining about like the fan service and stuff with like Tamaki, and I was like, man, that's absolutely based on how he's just like dunking on them. I remember a guy had this on here. But yeah, that was like one of the like a React slop I was reacting to for a bit, like before like I started like the drawings, just because I needed time to get like myself a decent reference. And then it's like at the end of the day, when it comes to like anime, the biggest irritation is that they hate like the stuff that comes from like the source, and the easiest solution for them would be just don't then go watch or play something else. You don't have to. You literally do not have to engage in this stuff. You could go watch. There are plenty of anime out there. Go watch something else. But no, they're like, no, we want to be mad at this thing. It's so frustrating. Okay, so that's how it's done. Let's see. Like, it's crazy how Casimir or stuff fell off all because they were trying to charge punch. Oh, right, that's what happened to them. 100 notably seen. Don't even ask about how close to the stage prices. God, they got too greedy. They went back to being reasonable, but people don't give a damn anymore. Yeah, it's like once you lose that audience trust, it's gonna be it'll be so hard to win back. You would have to like do good by them for a long period of time before they would consider coming back, if they even decide to come back. So yeah, you gotta be really, really careful about that careful about that. Because like once you lose your audience, it's gonna be very hard to bring them back if they even do come back. That's why like when it comes to like properties like Star Wars, that shit is dead. You have to put that shit on ice for like a couple of decades and then release nothing but bangers for that series for about 5 years before you get like a healthy fan base again. Oh yeah, and then I saw that a Twitter account was celebrating the whatchamacallit, the anniversary of this series Sarah Zombie, and I was like, man, that was a wild series. And it had like it had so many yaoi undertones that I completely forgot about. I mean, I knew it had yaoi undertones, but damn, there's some I just completely forgot about. God, why am I'm becoming more and more of a Fudanshi. Metallica had to recover since Saint Anger and Napster. Ooh, I wonder how long those were. How long ago those were. And then, yeah, it can be hard to recover once you go down that route. You gotta be careful. Oh, 2003, ooh, man. Yeah, damn, that's brutal. Even 23 years later. If we haven't recovered at that point, it's like, yeah, it's over. The most you could probably do is just like, on a quick reunion tour for those that are just nostalgic for it, but otherwise, yeah, no recovery for that one. Oh yeah, right. I just need to make this. I keep forgetting. I just need to make this look good first. I need to make it look good first. Hey there, Henry. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Glad you can make it. I hope you're doing well on this Monday evening, Tuesday morning afternoon, wherever you're at in the world. And look at that. I'm drawing drawing some cow art right here with this outfit, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna be putting it on myself. Yeah. If that wasn't obvious already, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna put myself in the cow outfit. But there's gonna be someone else with me. I wonder who that will be. Stay tuned. Zany and leaked online months before, and everyone called it biz, so they sued file sharing and pushing the DMCA out. Oh boy. There's no recovery. It's over. It's so fucking over. Speaking of it being fucking over, looks like we're about to head into the next ad break. So I'll switch over to an MMD right after this. Well, either when the ad starts or once the song ends. Whoa, damn, something cooked my audio right there. Alright, and we'll pause it right here. We'll be right back after the ad break.
この混沌とした令和のインターネットを照らす一筋の光、電子の海を漂うオタクに笑顔を、未来の平和をお約束、そう打つだけど任せとけ、インターネットエンジェルただいま降臨。社会をやめろ、家族をやめろ、人間関係をやめろ、今すぐ薄暗い部屋で青白いライトを浴びろ。大丈夫、怖かったこと全部上書きするからね。現実よりもおかしくなりそうなほど情報型のインターネットを今助けてあげるよダーリンダーリン。嘘は外と見抜けるし、この絵暴走しちゃうし、壊れてしまうけど考えなくていいんだよ、もうすぐ楽になるから。脳内に乱反射するポイズンレニュー、麻薬より甘いよ。いいね、良くないね、君にとっては毒だね。いいね、良くないね、それでも飲むんだね。いいね、良くないね、二人の秘密だね。私だけ見ててね。まるで天使のように抱きつく強めの警官、インターネット、そして悪魔みたいにキスするあなただけの握りが。無敵の笑顔だらすメディア、知りたいその秘密ミステリアス、抜けてるとこさえ彼女のエリア、完璧で嘘つきな君は天才的な愛と様。今日何食べた、好きな本は、遊びに行くならどこに行くの、何も食べてない、それは内緒、何を聞かれてものらりくらり、そう淡々とだけどさんさんと味噌で見えない秘密は蜜の味、あれもないないない、これもないないない、好きなタイプは相手はさ答えて、誰かを好きになることなんて私わからなくてさ、嘘か本当か知り得ない、そんな言葉にまた一人落ちる、また好きにさせる、誰もが目を奪われてく、君は完璧で究極の愛だ、金輪際現れない一番星の生まれ変わり、その笑顔で愛してるで誰も彼も虜にしていく、その瞳がその言葉が嘘でもそれは完全な愛。はいはい、あの子は特別です、我々は花からおまけです、お星様の引き立て役 B です、全てがあの子のおかげなわけない、しょらくさい妬み嫉妬なんてないわけがない、これはネタじゃないからこそ許せない、完璧じゃない君じゃ許せない、自分も許せない、誰よりも強い君以外は認めない、誰もが信じあがめてる 嘘がいつか本当になることいつかきっと全部手に入れる私はそう欲張りなアイドルとしたいでみんなのことちゃんと愛したいから今日も嘘をつくのこの言葉がいつか本当になる日を願ったそれでもまた君と君にだけは言えずにいたけどあやっと言えたこれは絶対嘘じゃない愛してる
And welcome back. Hope you guys enjoyed the ad break and the MMDs. Yeah, I have no. It was like, yeah. So we're just gonna continue onward. Yeah, I just got back from the bathroom. I have no idea what I was talking about. Like before I got back. Yeah, because we were talking. Oh yeah, right. We were talking about like how some bands just straight up fell off and stuff. Yeah. Shoot. I was like, I fell out of rap music like in the late 2000s. And I just never went back. Especially when like the stuff they were putting out was just a lot more garbage, at least in my opinion, compared to their earlier works. Alright, just gotta remember, I gotta make this thing exist, and I'm definitely gonna have to make this better later, because holy shit, the, it is like the, pose is so fucking jank. Oh yeah, right. I also need to do the hair. Let's see, I wonder, should it? Well, actually, yeah. Which I have the hair kind of escaping from the, it was like the hood as well. Oh, and the best part of drawing this cow hoodie, I don't have to draw I don't have to draw all the hair. I just only need to draw like certain parts of it. Yeah, I would have rendered it's like looking to like a calculated outfit for one of my VR chat models, but I don't know if I'll put that in the back for it. And I already have a reverse bunny outfit on one of my avatars. I was also tempted to post like which avatar I was which avatar base I was using for the VR chat for the post, saying like, so which VR chat base are you using? And then it had like a poll under it, and it all just said Rindo. And for those who don't know, the Rindo model is the main model that is used by Fillion, who still has been, it's like the Zoomer's been missing for like God knows how long at this point. Man, there's just so many ones of this already. It's hard for me to see. Oh yeah, right. I forgot. That's the one thing that was missing. Yeah, this is gonna be me self. Gotta have a couple of design aesthetics. Oh wait. Oh god, it's like it'll erase a little out of that face. You gotta be careful with the eraser tool. Oh yeah, once I'm done with the move, I can finally check back in with my 3D artist on like the status of my commission, because yeah, I have not checked in with him for a long ass time, which I probably should not have done, but it's like between me worrying about whether or not I'll have a job and everything, yeah, it was just had like a lot of hands on deck during that time. But yeah, now things should be calming down sometime soon. Follow up with him on that. Hold on, let me bring up my YouTube pose again, because like that, it's like the pose looks really, the leg placement is really off, and I think it's mainly because I drew it at like a high camera angle. Oh, wait, wrong one. Okay, yeah, I think it's mainly because there's no visible floor, which, yeah, that doesn't help. Yeah, I think it's like once I draw in the floor, that'll help a lot. Alright, let's get back into this. I think I need to move this. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Get all that in there. Okay, cancel that. Let me also add that arm too. we'll figure out. Yeah, I'll figure out the arm a bit later. Let me also draw in the other subject, or at least start getting that one in.
You need to quench your thirst now.
Thanks for the hydrate, Redeem. Actually, speaking of, I need to actually refill up on my drink. So yeah, let me go ahead and grab that. Also, I just noticed my one of my windows wasn't on there. Yeah, there we go. That took a little bit of time, but I also saw that I left out some meat, and I was like, oh right, I was gonna, when it was fully defrosted, I was gonna put some marinade in it and then put it back in the fridge so I can cook it tomorrow. Now then it was just a matter of, okay, how do I want to prepare this meat for tomorrow's dinner? Do I want to like cook it on a whatchamacallit? Do I want to cook it on a cast iron with some with some chopped onions and red bell pepper, or you want to do something else with it? Cause I already got like the sliced up onions in my fridge already, so I would just need to like just get like just get the red bell pepper, chop that up, and then just fry it all. But or maybe I should put it in a slow cooker. Yeah, that's another option. Yeah, maybe slice up some garlic and then put it in the whatchamacallit, the slow cooker. I don't know. There's a couple different ways we could go about it. God, I love how he's just shredding all that guitar. Oh, so... Slow cooked till nice and brown. Yeah, oh man, that sounds really good. Yeah, I'll probably clean out my air fryer and just put it on slow cooker mode. Yeah, cause that sounds delicious. Or maybe I should use the actually, nah, I'll just use the I'll use my air fryer. That's already out. Alright. Now, who will this be that I'm drawing over here? And why does myself look so worried? Also, holy shit. Mirroring it, I see all the flaws in the face. Good lord. Let me fix that. Because now, since I see it, I can no longer unsee it until it's fixed. I hate how when like you use mirror and it looks awful. There we go. Much better. Give it a little time, the rest, and then you put the time and you put it to the test. You're about to running mad in the world ball. It's less than anyone to test. Can't best bring your best. Can't stop now, walk and load. Don't stop, now come on and rock and roll. In this world, where one is all. Oh, whoops. That's the wrong button. Never fear the fall. When you leap inside a net, you'll fall. It won't be there all the time, so watch yourself. Worried because Chad is blogging you and questioning it if that's why you have. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm being mogged by my friend, and now just and Chad is like, Chad's gonna think less of me. No. Oh no, whatever shall I do? But wait. Ooh. Could this be? Could this be? Oh. Whoever I'm with seems to be packing a little something right there.
string. She is the one who understands when the tides will swing. So he's breaking down doors, never fall away. Because the pressures of this world, they can take the toll. The only way to break free is to break the mold. You can't stop now, rock and roll. Don't stop, rock and roll.
I mean, you could say I am being bogged, and it's like, in a way, I am kind of being bogged. Yeah, right. It's like, I wonder how else it might be bogged. It's like in this piece. Alright, now let's get the facial features in there. Alright. Now I need the reference. Remember, just gotta make it exist. I can make it look good later, cause man, I hate. It's like I hate when I feel insecure about my drawing skills. But we gotta do this. I just kind of like, I kind of like, I kind of like how it's like how these two faces are. Just that, it's like just that look right there. While I'm just looking like. Oh, right. Okay. But what am I so nervous about? What am I so motherfucking so scared of? Oh, that's what I'm afraid of. It's Jiren. Hey there, Experimenter. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, glad you can make it. Hope you're doing well in this Monday evening to the morning afternoon, wherever you're at in the world. Yeah, I'm trying to make Linux. Android stuff in Linux is making me. Oh god, Android stuff in Linux. Yeah, good luck with that. I think this is already 4-fold reinstall. Jeez, you're doing some heavy tech work back there. Well, hopefully that pans out well for you. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. So he's looking happy while I'm just looking nervous. Nervous as usual. It's like just a huge. As a huge titty is just pressed up against me. Alright. Now it's time to get in the hair, which will probably invalidate part of this design already. Oh yeah, let me check something. Trying to find something. God, I'm someone screams out of the way, and I'm trying to find something specific. Oh man, I have an idea for this alt if I ever get around to doing it. It's Mr. Penis, please. Hey, what are you talking about, Mr. Penis, please? Well, okay, my drawings do have an effect of pleasing different penises, but wait, why do I have a feeling that's not what you mean? By the way, welcome to the Straight Cowboy. Welcome, glad you can make it. I hope you're doing well on this Monday. Oh, actually, Tuesday morning where you're at. But we are speaking of cows, we are drawing something especially bovine today. But yeah, now it's just a matter of where I'm going with this. Cause I got a it's like made myself a cow hoodie. Time to enjoy some sorbet. Ooh, delicious. Hot. Yeah, I was like, I saw this, I was like, oh man. Yeah, I gotta draw that. But unfortunately, the cow hoodie is kind of in the way of me drawing the face. So, let's see. Where... Alright. So, watch me give away who this is, almost, immediately. There was literally no point in me drawing this eye. There was literally no point in me drawing this eye. That's like, where can I buy that? Let me see. Is it available for purchase? I think it's only it might only. Well, actually, hold on. Let me find. Where is the? Okay, where's the rest of this? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Okay. So it is. Oh, okay. They ship worldwide. All right. It's this. It's this right here. Yeah, Korura Club. Yeah, they got like a different like there's a cosplay lingerie shop, and they got a bunch of different outfits on there. Ooh. Okay, I need to put Charlotte. I need to put Charlotte in this one, or maybe someone else. I don't know. God, it's like got like good lingerie for both men and women. Okay, I could definitely see Rusty in that one. It's like I can absolutely see Rusty in that one. I can see it's like I can see Madame Shibi in that one. But yeah, there's like a lot of stuff on there. And I'm pretty sure you'll just find their story, and then you can find where the that cow outfit is. Oh yeah, right. Sweet glue. Oh man. I was like, what are you gluing? Right. Was like that streamer has eaten 5 penises. I have not eaten 5 penises. What? No, it's to eaten any penises. What is that slander? It's like a sausage enjoyer. I like myself a nice sausage, but not that type of sausage. Man, like, speaking of sausages, I could honestly go for a nice deer sausage from Texas. That shit was so good. It's spicy, and it's spicy and juicy, and it's got it tastes so good, so delicious. Damn. I swear, Toho fan music goes super hard. Oh yeah, right. You know, I just thought of something really funny. Also, no, it's like you don't need to look into the. Wait, what was that? What the heck was that book called? What was that? What was that one book called? Is it that? I can't remember. Oh, okay, I remembered it. That was. Actually, nah, never mind. It's like I saw the cover and I was just like, okay, never mind. The idea sounded way better in my head, but looking at like an execution wise, it would not look. It would suck ass.も変わらない背中越えて未来へ輝くなぜ目に行け何にも見つけたのばばそうささんととてが見たてから Fly あなたがいる場所 Say a story Not your grandma was gonna only knows. How the price of the watermelon start dropping, I want to make some melons of bread. Ah, damn. Shit, it's like I don't really buy watermelon, so I had no idea like the prices are high for that. But yeah, hopefully it does go down. Okay, do I want to put okay, yeah, I'll put I'll put him in the outfit too. Just maybe just not with the hoodie on because it's a bit it's a bit redundant.
失われた世界に残るぬくもりを What do you need 答えはすぐに胸の中に A blessing to this amazing the world Take a shot 羽ばたいてゆけ未来さえもスピードの向こうその先へ追い越してみせる
Let's see, the 3 pounds of kiwi I usually think is cheaper than a 2-pound net. Jeez. That's crazy. God, yeah, those some brutal prices right there.
I'm Bill Baba, God a player only knows
Oh, whoops. I was pressing the wrong mouse. Also, this city is kind of sagging. We gotta bring that in. Then, do this. Okay, looking at these like shorts on the model versus the one in the concept art, they made them way longer in like the final it's like in the actual version. Yeah, it's just throwing me off a bit. 5 pounds of strawberry kiwi sorbet lasts a decent bit. Ah, nice, very nice. Speaking of dessert, I still need to bake these brownies that's just been sitting in like my cabinet for God knows how many years at this point. Yeah, definitely need to like make this better later. where you can always bake desserts. People will think of you as the sweetest person alive. Filling up vanilla extract and cocoa powder. Yeah. So the brownies that I was gonna bake was supposed to be like based on a keto recipe. So, and the biggest issue is that like that box of keto like brownie mix is, I cannot find that shit anywhere. Like that's where like a lot of the keto like baking stuff just gets discontinued left and right. I'm gonna wonder if like there was something they found in those recipes or something that's making them do that. I don't know. So it's slightly concerning, but yeah. I just need to look at, maybe I just need to look up online to see if there's like any recipes. Let me see. And also not be lazy because I don't want to clean up my dishes after doing it. Ah, okay, that's a lot easier than I was expecting. You can just, all I have to do is just substitute like regular flour with almond flour or coconut flour. But yeah, I'm not gonna use, yeah, I should probably not use like stevia sweetener because I heard that's actually bad for you. Companies dying and keto being a fad. Fuck. I was like, it was like, because I was trying to look for like either no sugar or less sugar options. But now I'm starting to think like they just use artificial sweeteners and shit. Oh yeah, that fake meat propaganda, I never fell for that. Yeah. That shit was the worst fad. It was like, it was actually kind of funny. One time I went to a hamburger restaurant and then I see like something called an Impossible Burger, and I'm thinking to myself, oh damn, is it like, is it a hamburger that's just stuffed with like a bunch of like, let's say bacon, onions, cheese, and like one of those the most artery clogging burger that you could possibly think of. And then I read the description for the Impossible Burger and it was just like, oh, it uses fake meat, and I'm just like, ooh, okay, yeah, never mind. I don't want that. Yeah, I want my meat to be real. My meat needs to be real. But yeah. And it's like, not to mention, like that show was like more expensive than just like yeah, it's just like more expensive than just buying the thing outright. Which I'm like, yeah, as much as I would like to eat healthier, like the quote-unquote healthy options are like way more money and they're not being like produced. If you need a reliable cookie recipe, continue with shortbread cookies. Only use a single cup of sugar. Ooh, yeah, that sounds really nice. I'd love to get one of those. Yeah, especially since yeah, I'm gonna be moving to my new place and I still have my old cookie sheet, so I can like make something with that. Yeah, it's hard. Ow. I bet my God, I feel like I have sharp teeth. And I always end up like biting the sides of my tongue for some reason. I hate it. They made it to make it bleed, but it's still like concerning since it always is like well, it's causing like blisters and stuff. So now I have to like well, I haven't been, shit, I just realized I haven't been to the dentist in like gotten in like a long, well, maybe not a long time, but like almost half a year, because I had to reschedule my appointment. Well, actually, it's probably like a year at this point, because yeah, I had to reschedule my appointment and they kept not having appointments. So yeah, I definitely need to contact my dentist so I can get a new appointment, because I've been using like a mouth guard that I bought from Walmart, just so it can prevent the sides of my teeth from clamping down on my on the sides of my tongue, which I think like it's helped a lot, but it's like weird when I have to take out that that mouth guard piece because it makes my teeth feel really stiff and everything, like, or it just feels really weird, like, after taking it off, and I have to, like, just kind of, like, constantly, like, kind of bite down to kind of get the feeling back inside of my teeth. I don't think it's like a bad thing, but it's definitely a thing, I feel. So yeah, I definitely need to, like, make an appointment with the dentist to ask them about that. Maybe they have, like, a specialized, mouth guard they would probably want to prescribe to me or something. There's no saving us, but there's no saving us. Shake 'em up, I shake 'em up. Oh yeah, let me get back to this side. Let me add, I forgot I need to add in the shorts. Okay. And I just got your DM, so I'll take a look at that sometime after stream. Alright, it looks like we're about to go into an ad break, so we'll be right back afterwards. Enjoy the ad break or the M&Ds, whichever one you guys get. Yeah, I gotta go pick out the trash now that I just remembered.
about to play. Stay out my way, motherfucker. We gonna rock, then we gonna roll. Then we let it pop, don't let it go. What? X gon' give it to ya, we gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, we gon' give it to ya. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll. Then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, we gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, we gon' give it to ya. Ain't never gave nothing to me. Every time I turn around, cats got their hands out, wanting something from it. I ain't got it, so you can't get it. Let's leave it at that, cause I ain't with it. Hit it with full strength.
ねえ私知ってるよ君が一人知ってるの知ってるよピクピクついてさ声もダダ漏れなんだわ正直に言っちゃえよバレてるんだしちゃえよ聞いてんの普通恥ずかしいみんな隠しているだけムフねえ私知ってるよ君が一人波で知ってるの知ってるよクスクスへこんでさ弱な人からいいんでない朝で来るまで一緒コースもっと泣いたってなんとだって受け止めてあげるもう我慢しないでいっぱい出してねお願い君が欲しいの慰めさせてシェイクシェイク会えなさいので泣いてくれなきゃ変えてしまう濡れてないねいいでしょなめとって飲み干したいガッガッガッガッお願い君が欲しいの頼り散らしてシークラなんて最高ね負けてくれなきゃ君の痛い感じてないねいい こまで後ろだけ見とけカチンしてラッキーにどっちが無理しかしかキッチンに変えなかちるした下手な余裕で響きせペッパせややややそこで飾らの私が捨てない働きさせないで踏んでけまえダメだなってワンツースリーワンツースリーワンツースリースタンスタンワンツースリーワンツースリーワンツースリーまさかのバイバイワンツースリーワンツースリーワンツースリースタンスタンワンツースリーワンツースリーワンツースリーワンツースリースタンスタン
Yeah, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed the ad break and the NMD. Sorry, it was like taking me a while to get back. I was taking out the garbage and everything. Ugh. Also, I was trying to figure out like there's something missing on the outfit on Henry's side. Also, like, oh right, I should probably still draw the hoodie, but just not with the hood on top of his head. So I should like, yeah, just put it right there. I got a big dream and I ain't right. Taking risks every time I play dice. I shake 'em up, shake 'em up. Got a big dream, I got a big dream and I take a risk every time I play dice. I shake 'em up, shake 'em up. Oh yeah, and then like the angles right here should be adjusted. Probably like those cookies that you make in a review. Yeah, if I make it, it's like, once I moved in, if I make some, I'll send you pictures of them. Yeah, because those sound really delicious. Yeah, thanks for the recipes. Oh yeah. I'm trying to figure out, like, what should I, add onto this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm probably just gonna get like a rough done at this, and then I most likely will finish, continue it off stream or something. Once I have time. Oh yeah, and now it's like, shoot, this weekend is going to be the Goro Majima event, specifically Captain Majima from Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. And while we're on the topic of Yakuza, man, I know everyone was super excited for Nagoshi Studios' next, their first debut work being God of Dragon, since Nagoshi, he's the guy that was the original creator of Yakuza, and I guess he had a falling out with Sega and decided to go in his own way, and decided to team up with NetEase to produce God of Dragon. But damn, that shit hit like a brutal fucking roadblock where they asked for more money to make the game, and NetEase is just pulling support and just being like, yeah, fuck this, we out. Which is ironic, since this one YouTuber I watched podcasts of, he was going on and on about how China and Korea are just hiring all the Japanese talent to work on their games. And Japan is just going to their game industry is just gonna die. And I'm just sitting here just kind of thinking okay, I'm just gonna humor that is happening, but there is one thing that pops into my head. What reason does China have just to use Japan's talent rather than just use their own homegrown talent? Because that shit is only going to last as long as China has a use for them. But if they have their own talent that they can hire for cheaper, they're going to immediately ditch the Japanese developers. Then they're not going to have anyone to work on that shit. And that's all, cause that was all. That's like that was always the thing that bugged me whenever we brought up that argument. Cause then like once China and Korea no longer have a need for Japanese, it's like the Japanese other than their voice actors. It's like what then? God, I'm trying to figure out what is going on in this leg area right here. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on in that leg area. Oh, you know what? I should definitely shrink the leg right here. But man, it would be kind of funny, like if Nagoshi decided to go to. As far as I know, their topic channel uploads of these DJ mixes is clean without Sega ding. Oh, okay. It's like I never really worry about like getting copyright struck for all the music I play on my drawing streams because honestly, it's like I just don't even care. I'm not making money on this channel anyway. But I'm glad that people commission me since that's the best way for you guys to support me financially. Like if you guys are inclined to give me money, just be like commission for a drawing. Like you get something out of it. I hope I can. I hope I nailed that squish down good. Alright, let me see that. Okay. Yeah, this is like a really, it's like a really sloppy version of this.
Let the bass kick. Bass kick.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here for right now. Just I'm gonna leave it right here. I'm probably gonna like definitely touch. I'll probably have to do some tough. Well, definitely I need to do some touching up off stream, just so I can figure out what stuff I should. I might need to. I will definitely need to tweak the pose in like some ways, just so that it looks less stiff and everything. Because right now it looks. I mean, the top half looks okay, but when you get to the bottom half, it looks really jank.
Let the bass kick.
So So yeah, I'll just leave it here for now, and then come back to it a fresh set of vibes. Cause yeah, it's like I'm also shaking off the cobwebs that I haven't drawn. Well, technically that's not even true. That's not true. I did do some drawing on it. Did some work on a commission recently. Yeah, I can also show you guys, like, if you guys haven't seen it on my Twitter, like I recently finished this up. Yeah, so I got commissioned by Finbar to make some more speakies for him. And yeah, they came out really nicely. So yeah, I wasn't too slacking on the drawing aspect, but I definitely have been busy with like a lot of stuff with moving and stuff. Which, speaking of, I definitely need to continue with that. So yeah, that's probably another reason I need to like check out. Well, besides me feeling like I started to feel tired. Yeah, it definitely do be like that. But in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves nonetheless. Yeah, I was glad to at least like get this idea going. Like, I really want to make it look better. So yeah, I'll definitely have to be tweaking this one to kind of like get this thing looking even better. Because this is a really nice, it's a really good outfit. Thanks for the head pass too. Thank you. I really appreciate it, because man, like I'm definitely gonna be busy this week. Also, so tomorrow's gonna be the last stream this week. Payday 3, we should be finishing that game, and yeah, there'll be another game that's off of our that we'll be done with. Yeah, and you know what? I'll send you guys over. Oh, he just started too. If you guys want some more art, I'm gonna send you guys over to Rain Blue. He's starting up his art stuff right now. And yeah, we'll be back again tomorrow for some Payday 3, and hopefully, yeah, finish that game. So I hope you guys all have a good morning, evening, afternoon, where you guys are at. Oh, also, our raid message is a usual raid message made to raid as usual. Also, be nice in the chat, follow the rules and everything. And yeah, hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, where you guys are at. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye. Yeah, sorry, experimenter is already over. I gotta get stuff done in the background, but I'll be back again tomorrow, same time with probably the usual time of Payday 3. But yeah, see.
Like